You can do boys brigade. It's also part of the work of God. But when we need classified operations, tested hands. SEAL 6. Those who are trained commandos in the American army. SEAL 6. Those who went to kill bin Laden. You are SEALs. The pass mark in the SEAL school is 15%. They took the commander. SEAL 6 are people who could jump down from a flying aeroplane and land correctly with your weapon behind you and you are still running. SEAL 6. They took the leader to 3 floors underground to instruct him. They're the ones who landed on bin Laden's house and he was not aware. They've entered his room before he was aware. The church today is in need of crack operators, crack intercessors. The day should be over when people just come to church and be part of our statistics. We need people in service. Look at David's 30 mighty men. The Bible spoke of one who sword, his hand was tired and the sword refused to fall. May God bring to church again crack workers. Workers are the one who work. When the work of God is suffering in the church, you blame the pastor. The pastor is not the worker. The workers are the one who work. They were calling the pastors, and I was still asking if any pastor is around. May you not be in a place and they say nobody is there. Hey, get in Kotimon so. May you not be in a place where they are saying there's nobody there. I have told God several times over, if it will come to that in this my lifetime, I want to go home. When you are there and they say there's nobody there, what is your essence and relevance? I continue to ask, is there any pastor around? Until they told me that there is one Francis. Francis, our pastor in Lokoja. He came for the convention as well. So I said, yeah, come. Francis, do your hand like this. And I placed my hand on Francis' hand. And I said, follow this woman to University of Ilorin Teaching Hospital, where his son is. Lay this hand on him. Tell him that I ask him to be healed. Prophetic authorities don't negotiate. But don't shake anybody on the way because of power leakage. You remember when Jesus said, who touched me? He said something, Pastor. So he carried his hand and was going. There were people who were, which day you come? He was using head to answer them. He said, I am on duty. Amen. They want to shake him. These other names they call, when I was asking whether there's any pastor around, I know some of them, if I send them like that, he will shake somebody before he remember that they asked him not to shake person. But if we're having convention, we're looking for somebody to help us roll a drum of engine noise. He has muscle. He can do that one. So Francis got to University of Ilorin Teaching Hospital Intensive Care, and the matron said, this young man is under intensive care unit. He doesn't even know where he is. We're not allowing any visitors to go in there. Oh, Francis said, na Baba Omolehin, send me, come here. Oh, that one said, hey, Baba Omolehin, in that case, go, because that will even make our work easy. Go. Amen. But don't stay long, go. Then Francis said, what will I stay long to do? I'm not even asked to pray. So he entered and laid hand on the man and said, Baba Omolehin, send me to lay this hand on you so that you may be well. Amen? Because I saw him a few days after. I said, Francis, you are still here. Why are you not gone back to Lokoja? He said, sir, I have not gone back because I go to check him. You see why Francis is Francis? Are you following me? You are not, half of you are not answering. Just endure me. I will soon come out. You know the assignment was that lay hand on him that he may be well. That's the end. But for him to now still be going back there, it's not part of the assignment. But I'm telling you that Francis was still going there to see the man. So I asked him, you've been there today? He said, I've been there today. How is he? He said, when I got there, I didn't find him. What happened? He said, he asked the matron, what happened? He said, the man woke up. He couldn't see, he couldn't talk, he can't feel anything. The hands and the limbs are not working. You know what it means when the backbone of a person cut to two. All the nerves, the nerve endings that service the rest of the body is not working. But he woke up that morning and opened his eyes. He stretched hand stretch. He stretched leg stretch. And he asked the matron, who brought me here? He didn't know when he got there. He said, who brought me here? The matron was still trying to explain when he used his own hand to remove oxygen and used his own hand to remove drip, and he walked away. He discharged himself from the hospital. So Francis asked, can I have the address? They said, don't need it, but the card has the address where he lives in Ilorin. The hospital card has the address. So Francis traced the address to his house to go and see him. You can see why and how Francis is Francis. He had carried out the assignment he was given, and he has added more of his own. I said, so you know the house? He said, I know the house. Take me there. I knocked the door of the house of this man, and he came out and opened the door and told me, I said, I found myself in the teaching hospital. I don't know who took me there. And this morning, I became so well. And people who are well don't stay in the hospital. So I discharged myself. The point I'm making about the people in power is that they keep a safe distance. I told Francis, if you shake people, there will be power leakage. Keep a